welcome back on the channel. Today, as promised, we're showcasing three armies: French early 100 Years' War army in the front, Scottish Second Scottish Wars of Independence in the center, and English 100 Years' War army in the back. We're talking here about around 800 miniatures deployed. There's still many more for the late period. We have two armies, as you can see, and also for the early period I used quite a few from my old Essex, but I haven't deployed them here. So let's start with the French. Basically the French are all infantry because, or mostly infantry, because most of them are, were painted for my Poitiers project, and in Poitiers the French were on foot. So we have here a mounted contingent that was part of the Poitiers. Here is Constable Orderham, who died in the Battle of Poitiers, and here we start with nobles and heavy infantry and commanders and minor and major nobles that played a part. You see, always I try to keep my bases mixed, as you can see, with heavy infantry and knights, so you can make them look more realistic. You see here how realistic a base like this looks, with the very high quality French knights, with all their splendor and the partial plate armor, and of course the retainers and heavy infantry that played a very important role beside them. So the mass effect is portrayed very well. As you can see here, I have in the front some Pavis crossbowmen, again all from Claymore Castings. And here we continue with all. Here is Sir Geoffrey de Charny, the standard bearer of the Oriflamme, was killed by Reginald Cobham. Again, as you can see, a mixture of knights and men-at-arms. In the back we have some commanders. This is Monsieur de Laval. These were basically fighting for the Wars of Britain Succession, obviously the famous Bernard de Guesclin, and the Duke of Brittany. Also here we have the King, John II, who was captured. The Dauphin Charles, who fought in Poitiers, was the son of John II and then became the king. The Duke of Orleans, who didn't fight, he retreated. And obviously here we have Jean de Clermont again, Claymore Castings. The other ones, the mounted, these are from First Corps. Let's go to see the Scottish. The Scottish are mostly, as you can see here, spearmen and men-at-arms. If you move closer, you can see, we have here the Earl of Carrick, other earls that were in front fighting, and in the back you have here spearmen. The shields are not that historically accurate here. The Scottish yeomen didn't have shields necessarily, but at least, well, they look good and doesn't matter. Here, so you see here you had the spearmen, the schiltrons, and in front of them you have here is the Earl of Atholl, Scottish men-at-arms, and infantry. Let's go. So there's not a very big army, but you can see here, you can see here the Scottish commanders, and also the normal spearmen. This contingent is commanded obviously by David II of Scotland. And let's go to the English now. Again, a large army for the English. It's basically two projects. One is the Scottish War of Independence, so we have a lot of northern retinues, and we have also the English for Poitiers. We have a small band of mounted knights who participated in Poitiers, and especially here you see Captal de Buch, who led the charge, who broke the French. And here we have some longbowmen, all from Claymore. And again the same here. Here you can see a mixture of men-at-arms and heavy infantry. This is Percy. As you can see here, we have Sir John Chandos, many famous commanders. I think these are this is Scottish, I think. We see it by mistake, if I'm not mistaken. Northampton, and many more. Here's Reginald Cobham. I put him mounted just to mixed with infantry. I think it looks good. And here more commanders, famous commanders that played a part in the Scottish Wars of Independence, and of course the Battle of Poitiers, ending with archers. So it's quite a big army. The commanders of the English, we have of course the King of England, Edward III. You have here the Black Prince with his, I have to glue the flag. I get the Black Prince but in a mounted version. And then you have two really famous commanders, Warwick here, and here you have Salisbury. And these are the English contingent. So also don't forget, it's good to have some baggage for, these are Perry, and some, as you can see, peasants. It's nice to have them as an objective that I'm going to use now in my billhooks battle, and they look good. I think they make the liven the table a bit. These are all Perry. So this is for me, guys. I hope you like the showcase. I hope you enjoy it. These are approximately 200 bases, so around 800 miniatures. You can watch, but you can see. But I'm planning to make the armies even bigger. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this showcase. Next video will be the billhooks rule. One day I will deploy all of them and fight a battle, but first of all I need time, and obviously I need to expand my table. So thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.